Hi, welcome to this edition of MTG Playback. I'm Mark. I'm an actual pastor who plays Magic the Gathering, and here's whole series is where I play a game on Arena and then talk about it afterwards. So I've been playing around with this blue-white flash deck that's supposed to get flash and stuff off the top of my library, except I don't really have all the cards I need for the deck. So I'm just kind of squeezing in some soldiers and some other random stuff and just going to try to grind and see what I can do with it. This is my opening hand. Today, this is fine. I've got a 1-drop, I've got a 2-drop, I've got a 3-drop. This is fine. So we're going to play it and see what happens. Also apologize for this recording of the video. A lot of the things are cut off on the right-hand side. Alright, put down my Recruitment Officer just to have something on the board. They're playing a Spirited Companion. I'm assuming they're an enchantment creature deck. Just gonna fill out my board a little. Not just kind of not do anything fun. They're thinking at this point that I am a soldier deck. Here comes a Weaver. Yep. They decided not to attack. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. We had the Scholastic Book Fair that I helped volunteer for, so I am tired today, and I'll be tired tomorrow and the next day. Alright, so I'm just trying to decide what to do here. Do I start trying to take something off the board? I decide, nope, I'm just going to keep making my board bigger. I'm assuming they don't have any much removal. Alright, looks like they missed their land drop. I think that's a good thing for me. And there's a Wandering Emperor, and then there's a Wandering Emperor on the top of my library. That is awesome. And I've got 4 lands. So I decided to play that now. Which I think my opponent would probably think that I'm kind of being very strange doing that. But I have one in my hand. That's why. So, I'm going to send some in, trying to see if I can clear their board a little bit. I'm kind of surprised by my opponent doing this, putting a Spirit Companion. I think they didn't realize I had first strike. Yep. Up the Beanstalk. Yep. Get something bigger. Gonna draw a card. Up, and they get a bring something into play, but it's a tap land, so we can't do much about it. Decided to try to attack my Wandering Emperor. I'm not quite sure if that's the best move, but I decided not to attack because I do have the other one in my hand. I gave the +1/+1 to the Yotian Frontliner, just because I want to attack and I want to get something out. So I decided to ossify the 3/3 at the moment. I'm not quite sure if that was the right move to make in that for this kind of deck. We're gonna attack. I'm gonna pump something up. Alright, get them down to 11, and then I am going to apply a blocker. Alright, now they got 4 land. Here comes the Naturalist, which is fine. They're going to start making things bigger. Yep, here comes the Huntsman. Make this. Okay, not a creature, but it is what it is, and I got a Bunnicorn on the top. So, I decided I'm going to try to make my board a little bit bigger. Try to get some damage in on top. Get them down to 6. But then I end up drawing a card rather than bringing something in. However, I do have a Cathar Commando up on the flash. Okay, so I decided to sacrifice their token, and they're going to try to get something and bring something into their hand. And they're going to bring Catilda, which is gross for me. Because it's going to come right onto the field. It's 5/5 with a shield. Here comes another thing. Alright, so I'm hoping at this point that I'm going to be able to bait them to attack the Emperor. They try, they send 1. I decide, nope, I want to keep the Emperor around for 1 more turn. I want them to be more committed to it. That lifelink is a pain in the butt. So I decided to flash in the Cathar Commando just to have it. Alright, I've got a Destroy Evil sitting on top of the library. Decide to get rid of that enchantment. I'm trying to think about what do I do in this case. Do I play the Defiler of Dreams? Do I play the Regal Bunnicorn? Do I what am I here? What am I supposed to be doing in this moment? Alright, I decide to pump up the Emperor, make it a problem.
Strike fast and strike hard.
I decide to scare them up. Let's put an 8/8 bunny on the board. Let's make it a 9/9 bunny. I'm not expecting it to last very long. There it is. Ossification. And I don't have any of my counterspells, sadly, or else I'd have some fun with it. I could bring my back, though, with the Destroy Evil, so I think I have options. Yep, they're going to waste it with use up all their mana. Alright, they decide they're going to send 1 towards Wandering Emperor. I hope they... But, you know, I can block 1. And they send another one. And they send it off. Great. So my Wandering Emperor has scared them enough that they decided to do this. And they're trying to get lifelink and survive another attack. So I'm trying to debate here. Do I block? Just kind of reading Catilda. I know it has flying trample. The trample right now is pretty much a big issue. The flying as well. The lifelink. It's a lot of keywords for something right now in the moment. Again, I apologize also for yawning so much. It's not the most riveting Magic the Gathering content. Alright, so Wandering Ember is going to be dead, which is fine, because I've got another one, and I've got Destroy Evil in my hand as well. And I got a Cathar Commando right on top of the library.
Run away.
So let's exile Catilda.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Let's go in for a lot of damage. They're down to 4. I've got Destroy Evils, I've got Cathar Commandos. All of a sudden I get my wedding announcement, gets everything a +1/+1. And that's gonna do it. So, thank you for watching this edition of MTG Playback. As you can see in the game, not the greatest game, but I think I did okay. Please like and subscribe. Leave any comments if you like. If there's a random card that you think might be fun to have in this kind of deck, please leave it. I've listed with this video the current deck list. And I'll see you next time for another edition of MTG Playback.